This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are in the M48 Patton. And we have a special guest. It's a flying swive. AKA the dude that took the round for me. You guys know him. I love him. I can't help it. Dude took a round for me. He's a dude. Can't help it. Anyway, so we're in the M48 Patton, and we are on Redshire. Now, anytime you're in a Patton on Redshire, there's pretty much one spot you need to get to, and that is the center hill. Why, you say?
Oh, my update's saying it's 4 p.m.
Alright, basically the reason you want to get to the center hill with a Patton, especially, is because you don't have the mobility that you get with most other medium tanks, but you have decent gun depression, you have very good turret, and you can poke over hills and shoot people, mostly without being shot.
Which is a weird update, Dan.
Because you're going to take rounds. It's going to happen. The turret's good, but it's not, you know, E5 or, you know, things like that. You're gonna take rounds. Plus, you got that giant commander's hatch that just says "shoot me."
Well, isn't the console?
Now here, I'm not proud of this particular moment. Now, right there, I tried to. I wasn't auto locked. I was trying to aim without looking down sights. Probably should have aimed down sights. I assume this guy's suiciding right there. He takes half his hit points, and I'm like, dude, why is he not? He's straight up not stopping. Okay, and I take a shot way behind him. Completely terrible shot. And then I'm sitting here and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? And then I track him, and I don't track him at the same time. Like, I hit his track, and it wasn't enough to break it, apparently. AMX 1390? Really? Okay, I'll take it. I'm like, alright, I'm spotted, gotta get down. I can't spot the AMX anymore. Hello, Carnarvon. You want to spot an M48 Patton on a hill? You don't have the ability to get away. Oh, hello, Bat Chat. That's probably going to protect you, Carnarvon. I'm not going to lie. I can't run over that hill because of a Bat Chat. Bat Chats love to wait for people to fumble. Val said something else there, but, you know, I try to keep the cursing to a minimum. That being said, I am going to release some videos of me and Bullvi playing Ghost Recon. And just be forewarned, there's plenty of cursing in it, so I'm probably going to age restrict it just to make sure that people know that there's some mature content, or mostly immature content, I probably should say. But you know, you're dealing with bad guys and a drug cartel, and even the characters in the game cuss. So it's just one of those games where you can't get away from it. You gotta cuss. I mean, you fumble, you walk out in front of 20 guys and bad things happen to you. You know, you're going to start saying things that, you know, you don't necessarily mean, but you say it anyway.
Hi, buddy.
And especially when Bullvi decides that he's the best driver in the world, and he comes in for an exfil and ends up taking you to the landfill.
This is interesting.
But anyway, right there, we hit that Carnarvon to kill him. And apparently, I hit him and did damage, but didn't kill him because the E-Hundo rammed him at the exact same time. So that's a little weird, but it is what it is.
I'm loading.
So, AMX still, well, nope, never mind. AMX is now dead. I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm up to 3 hits and 1 kill.
I haven't had the.
We got a kill on one of the leopards. Here's a Waffentrager. Now, right here, I'm going to make a mistake. Okay, I got a rock to my left, and I crest the hill right in front of all of these people.
I know
they shoot me, and now I'm spotted, and I crest it again while I've been spotted. I deserve every one of those shots. That was just absolutely stupid of me to do. I knew I was spotted. I pulled up to take a shot at somebody, and everybody was looking at me. That's completely 100% my fault. Now, I pull up on the M103, I take a shot, and the moment I pull the trigger, they killed him. So, you know, that happened again. Now, here I go. I'm detected. I'm cresting the hill, and that's something that just happened, and I'm not... That happens twice in this game, and I'm not exactly sure how to, like, call it. Like, my my turret was pointed at the guy, and then I
Okay.
crested the hill, and the turret just took off the other direction. So that was a weird situation. And there I shot the ground, and I
Shady
take a
bird.
hit from something that I can't see, which is absolutely amazing because it's not that far away, and you'll see him here in a minute. It's actually a T-34, and he's not that far from me. And yet he just hit me so that he had to fire, and he was undetected. So I don't know what kind of camo that thing has, but that's insane. Because I could see almost all the way over to Death Valley over there.
Let's go.
And he's on that hill behind that E100. And there he is.
Well,
He's now
finals would be
spotted.
useful as you keep moving back and forth.
Oh, that's the guy that hit me. T-34 Black Edition tank. Yeah, well, how you like this, Mr. T-34? I'm going to
Just
pull
compare
up
the
here.
package.
I'm going to put one in you.
You
There we
have
go,
a-
400 damage. Yeah, I can hit you just as hard as you hit me.
I'm guessing you have Vincent.
You don't like it, do you?
Releasing
I
target.
didn't think so. And I'm going to do it again.
Vincent gun rammer.
And
Or
pow.
vertical stabilizer.
There's another 400 damage. Now I've hit you twice.
Shot.
Come on. Can I get a third? Nope. He's dead. Alright. Now, I will say this. I do make a massive mistake here in a little bit. And it does cost me my life. So I'm going
just doing
to
a quick
try
compare
to reiterate to you guys
'Cause I'd be
what I
surprised if you
screwed
didn't have
up
vertical
on
stabilizer.
and why you guys
Yeah.
should have
That's not what I'm clicking.
the ability to not make the
Peter.
same mistake in the future. So I'm going to push down on this E100 because we're flanking him with an E100 on the right, and the moment I get to the
Okay,
left,
fine
we've
moves.
got a T-49 sniping from across the
Stabilizer.
map and manages to connect.
And
Now,
that's-
granted, the E100 was a one-shot kill for anything, so the high-explosive T-49 probably
Nice.
could have hit him from anywhere. Now we've got a Super Pershing. I hurry up and fix my track because I know there's a Waffentrager right there and some other bad tanks that want pieces of me. I bounced that round from the Super Pershing because he hit my turret. And now I'm going to turn uphill and use my gun depression in the hill to get shots on the Super Pershing and try not to get shot in return. So right there, it did it again. See what I mean? Like, I'm
You're
looking
good.
in one direction, and then as I
In
pull
all
up the hill,
honesty,
it completely
you-
changes
I
where
would
my
keep
turret
these
was
put on
facing.
there.
So I'm not sure if
Little
I'm just
offensive
bumping
fun.
the stick or what, but it's twice it's done to me in this match, and it's really frustrating. Now I'm auto-locking him because Patton
That-
short range, and he's not
How
moving.
long after?
And it's a Super Pershing, which
it was
I've got
28.
plenty of penetration to kill. Now there, I hit him, and he gets one last shot off, and
Not very
ammo
good.
racks me. Now, I know I'm ammo racked. I know what's left in this game. I should play this much, much more carefully. Now,
Yeah, not very
Bat
good
Chat
on-
comes around behind me, shoots me. I'm like, all right, you want to play that game? And immediately start tunnel visioning. Now, I know that I'm ammo racked. I know he's full health. I know how long it takes him to load, and I know that there's no chance that I could kill him before he gets loaded being ammo racked. If I wasn't ammo racked, it's pretty close. But I am ammo racked. Now, I have no worries that I'm going to bounce around. My worry is that I'm going to miss around. Now, I've hit him twice, and he's going to go above me, and he's going to try to circle back because he's almost loaded. And, come on. And I miss because he tracks me, and then he puts one in me. So he's fired 2 rounds. The last guy alive is a Bat Chat that's got half his health, and my entire team is off fighting a TVP VTU, which isn't even an autoloader. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little salty about that. It happened. Like, I fumbled because I knew that there was no chance that I could kill him before he gets loaded. But at the same time, you know, you gotta try. And I was assuming, and there's, you know, keyword, don't do it. I was assuming that, you know, of my teammates that were right next to me, there was a full health E100, which now is a half health E100. But a full health E100 was right next to me when that guy crossed the hill, and he didn't even bother.
Mm.
If he hit that Bat Chat
stupid.
one time, we probably could have killed him. But he didn't. It wasn't meant to be. Now this Bat Chat is giving everybody the slip, and we have a Jagdpan Z100, a Motherland, an E5, and a regular E100. And they're splitting up. This is just Bat Chat like territory right here if you ever see it. that moment when everybody starts looking for a bat chat and he's off getting loaded and he can just circle one at a time with no repercussion because everybody else is just going their own way. That is what that right there is what makes bat chats so dangerous in game. If you can survive long enough to be the last tank remaining, or you know, down where there's 3 or 4 guys left, and you can get them separated, oh man, it's mean. Now what you're gonna see is some fumbling on both our team and the bat chat, and I'm gonna point it out because, you know, people make mistakes. It happens. I make them as well. You see, I'm not perfect. Never claimed to be. I'm as far from perfect as anybody. You know, there's no way that otherwise I'd be better than I am. I'm not good at this game. I'm okay at best. But anyway, Motherland, spoiler alert, is going to find him. Why? Because, you know, bat chat's probably thinking, I'm going to go get me some more kills. I'm going to flank these guys, I'm going to go around behind them, and I'm going to just start dumping on people. Now, the first mistake you're going to see is Motherland is all by himself. Now, he's full health, and he knows the bat chat is damaged. But as a Motherland, if this bat chat is loaded, which he should be if he knows what he's doing, you are most likely going to die in that engagement. Unless the bat chat does something completely unfathomable. And watch. 69? Okay. That was weird. 137? What? 64? Like, 146? 133? That, my friends, is called fumbling hardcore. Why in the heck is a bat chat loaded with HE? That gun's nowhere near big enough to be effective with HE. And instead of killing the Motherland, he runs off. He's run away. And now here we see our bat chat, Artie, shooting at a moving target that's coming right at him and he knows isn't loaded. Now, we win the match because the Jagdpan Z100 does the one thing that was absolutely the smartest thing he could have done, which is get his butt in the base, make that bat chat come to him. But we end up finishing with 4,500 damage, 2,100 assisted, and 480 blocked, and an M48 Patton. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.